Guten Tag. Welcome to a new episode of this volatile market, which is called cryptocurrencies. And today we're going to discuss a video of 8 to 10 minutes about the markets. A little later than usual. Simple reason, I'm also taking sort of vacation, which means that I'm not entirely out of bed at 8 a.m. But hey, we've got some momentum in the markets, which is downwards for XRP, and that's something we're going to discuss. I'm going to share my view as I've been making some jokes about XRP. Not entirely professional, but sometimes you have to make some jokes as well. And that they are getting sued is something that was not unexpected, right? But for the sake of the markets, it would be great if they are not getting any punishment for it, as that would be fine for everyone. But we're going through some charts. I'm going to share some view, and additionally, we're going live again today at 7 p.m. Central European Time. I'm going live answering your questions, an additional live stream for the markets at this point. In which we're going to discuss charts and your questions surrounded by the markets. I think it's cool to do. Before that, there's one more day of the giveaway to do. Tomorrow I'm going to announce the final winner. You have to subscribe to the channel, react to the post that I have on my profile, and then you can join the giveaway. Next, first of all, we're going to discuss XRP. And here you can see that I've got all the levels marked that are points of interest. I've been cautious after the big move of the breakout of this downtrend. So this means that there was upwards potential. However, after such an impulse wave, you generally don't want to jump onto the markets. You just want to wait for clear levels to take the trade on, and in general, after such an impulse wave, you want to wait it out with the correction, with the retracement, with less volatility to see a sort of accumulation phase like we see on every of those big impulse waves. So you see a rally up, you see consolidation, you see an impulse wave, you see consolidation, and that's where you want to take the trigger. And I've been saying that there's two levels that we should be actually watching, which was the range around 45 cents, which gave two great trades, and the area around 30 to 35 cents, on which we are right now. This means that you should not be getting into the markets the first time that you're going to jump on that level. However, if you want to take a day trade against the trend, as clearly when we are watching the trend right now on XRP, it is downwards with lower highs, with lower lows, which means that taking the trend in the long direction is a heavier or riskier approach than shorting the previous support becoming resistance. So we've reached the second point of interest. However, the SEC came with the lawsuit, which is quite heavy, to be honest, and that could influence the markets heavier downwards than what we're expecting. So levels will only work if there is an organic, natural market. If we get such a news as the SEC right now, I would definitely taking a step back in order to avoid any additional risk that is actually added to having XRP in your portfolio, and would definitely wait it out until the dust settles before I'm taking any entry in XRP at this point. But regardless, we got to the second level of interest. We also see that is the level where potentially buyers might be stepping in. Lower time frame, we have seen that there is an overextension downwards. So are we going to get a rally up to 40 cents? Would not be unlikely given TA, but given FA, I would not be touching XRP too much at this point, especially given that we did not actually hold the levels that we wanted on the BTC pair. So I initially made this chart in which we saw the impulse wave, and for me a trigger would have been if we held above the 2400 sats level, which did not happen. Therefore we saw the further crash down, And at this point, the same standards apply. So I'm only going to be interested in XRP if we even going to get above 2000 sats and flip that range. If that's not possible, or if we get a further bounce up, I'm going to look at a higher time frame support resistance flip before I'm taking any step into the markets at this point. Mainly focused on the USDT chart, but also going to look at the BTC chart to see where that one is at the current phase. Bitcoin dominance therefore is grinding up, as we can see, a little higher than we were anticipating in general, but still we are in the range and in the period where altcoins most likely are going to make a top out construction. Finally, Bitcoin USDT, what we can see here is a construction that we're just chopping around. So this most likely could actually be distribution. We do see that we broke above the 23.4, 23.6. Next level, final hurdle, 24K, could not break. And therefore we are still inside this range construction. A breakout above 24K, and I'm assuming we're going to take liquidity and have a new all-time high before year's end. However, we've got a lower high, so once we are not able to break 23.6, it is very likely that we're going to have another step south, and then we can test this support around 22.5 again. So watching 23.6 at this point for the lower high could be a reason for further downwards momentum. Breaking 23.6, most likely we're going to make a new high towards 25 grand. Testing 22.6 again would be a bearish case in which we have seen many tests of this zone, and we're going to make a fall through most likely. Then we're going to watch 20.5. Small update, as I'll be live tonight at 7 p.m. Central European time answering your questions, additional live stream, and have a wonderful day.